Introduced in the Sumeru Desert patch, Candace, the defender of Aru village, was very highly looked forward to by the Genshin community, given by her cool introduction. She's bound to become like the next best support character, said so many people at the time. However, as we have mentioned in previous videos, consumer perception of a product, or in this case a character after obtaining it, needs to match or exceed the consumer expectations before obtaining it to be successful. In this case, expectations for Candace were certainly very high. The way she was introduced in the trailer looked cool, her design, especially her eye colours, looked cool, even the way she threw her spear looked extremely cool. Unfortunately, upon release, the consumer perception fell short of the consumer expectation. It was difficult for players to understand what her purpose was, and after her release, she soon fell into obscurity. Today, 6 patches after her release, very few people talk about her. That is, until today, since I'll be making this video about her. Anyway, when I was watching YouTube videos the other day, I saw a particular team composition with Candace that actually amazed me so much I had to create this video so that more people would know about her niche and decide to use her. Before we begin the video, can I just say a very huge thank you to everyone for helping us to reach 1000 subscribers. Yay! You have helped me to achieve a goal that I wanted since the very beginning. Of course, this is just the start. There will be more videos to come, and I foresee this channel growing even more. To all of you that were here since the start, you have my sincerest thanks, and let's grow more together. To those not subscribed, do consider doing so and join our family here. Without further ado, my name is ChargeCoin, and let's begin the video. Firstly, let's talk about Candace's kit. For elemental skill, if you tap it, she'll basically just rush forward with a shield and deal hydro damage. If you hold it, however, she'll raise a shield that blocks damage based on your max HP and absorb hydro damage more efficiently, basically like Beito. Once done charging, or if you release it, she'll jump forward and hit the enemy to deal hydro damage. The description of the skill seems quite long, but just think of a E skill as a way to recharge energy. You honestly will not be using it much to block, as dodging is always better and faster. Her main selling point, however, is her elemental burst, whereby she will deal AoE hydro damage and infer Prayer of the Crimson Crown on the active character. What this does is 3 things. First, characters will receive increased elemental damage with their normal attacks. Second, when you swap characters, there will be a wave that deals hydro damage to opponents. And lastly, the big one is that there will be a hydro infusion for your active sword, polearm, and claymore characters' normal, charged, and plunging attacks. The problem with players, including myself, is that we always focus on the hydro infusion aspect. However, this hydro infusion is honestly hard to work with and may not always be viable either. Candace's real selling point, or what ends up usually being overlooked, is the fact that her burst also increases the elemental damage of active characters' normal attacks. What's more, for a second Ascension talent, it will deal 0.5% more damage for every 1000 HP that Candace has. For my case, I have 29,000 HP, so my Candace will increase this elemental damage by about 14%. Coupled with the burst 20%, you have a total of 34% damage increase. That is crazy. So if we were to capitalize on it, what characters would we use? We would definitely want to use characters that use normal attacks, and if preferable, not sword, polearm, or claymore users, as Candace's hydro infusion will sometime override theirs instead. As we rather have the active characters use their own elemental damage types, rather than use hydro. This is because you are likely to build characters with elemental goblets of their same type. Making them infused with hydro will force them not to be able to capitalize on their own goblet damage. As such, to use Candace well, characters that primarily use normal attacks and are catalyst or bow users will be more beneficial. The easiest that come to mind are Yoimiya and the Wanderer. Let me first try out with Yoimiya to see how well she will work with Candace. For the team composition, I'll be using a team of Candace, Yoimiya, Yelan, and Bennett. If you don't have Yelan, she can always be swapped for Xingqiu. Let's see if this works. This team actually works pretty well, right? Candace is actually able to boost Yoimiya's damage and allow her to defeat the robot a lot quicker. In fact, compared to with her burst and without Candace's burst, Yoimiya did 26,960 damage, and with Candace's burst, did 33,283 damage, which is about a 23% increase. Of course, this is not counting elemental reactions. With reactions and with Banned buff, she can easily reach up to 90,000 with Vaporize. So how do you build Candace? I recommend building her with the Noblesse Oblige set, so that after she uses a burst and swap, the active character will also get an increased 20% attack. Artifacts with HP percentage are also recommended, as there will be higher elemental damage conferred from her burst due to her talent. For a weapon, I recommend using an energy recharge polearm, as she will suffer from energy recharge issues. And with that, we have come to the end of today's video. Will you be trying Candace out after today's video? Do let me know down in the comment section below. Once again, a very huge thank you to everyone for helping me to reach 1000 subscribers. As I mentioned, this is just the beginning, so I hope that those already here, as well as new subscribers, will be here to follow the channel's journey as we grow even more. I post regular Genshin Impact and Honkai Star Rail videos, so do look forward to the next one. Thank you and bye bye!